How do fellas, Nige back here again with a quick inbox review, and it probably will be quick because I'm going to be reviewing this Tamiya's P-47 Thunderbolt, the Razorback version. Okay, so the Razorback, it has the back of the canopy, not the bubble top. So when the bubble top came along, they got rid of the back, and they had to have a fillet on the tail as well. Now, I've been after one of these for quite some time, and for the price of some £28, I decided to pick one up. I was after a US bird because I've not done one for a while. That's all I did the Tamiya Mustang, but after the Lightning fiasco, I thought I'd stick with Tamiya and stick with what I know. So without further ado, we'll get onto the overhead and we'll crack on with the review. So as normal with Tamiya box art, mainly just the aircraft it's either in flight or it's got some sort of painting, should I say, on there. Okay, so it's really nice box art. Really like this red ring on the nose and a red tail. Okay, so that one is that one. Okay, the grey and olive drab, and then obviously the other grey and olive drab is this one, the white nose one. Okay, the Spirit of Atlantic City. Okay, exactly the same. So that's the box art. So we'll start as always in the instructions. Okay, and so as you can see, normal affair as with Tamiya. You've got obviously the aircraft and they're built up, which looks really nice, and then a little bit of spiel about it on there. And as with normal Tamiya instructions, it's the pull-out version. Okay, so we'll start off with the cockpit. So really nice instructions here with the cockpit. And just to say that all the colours, as per normal, are in Tamiya X and XF colours, and also the Tamiya spray can colours. Okay, and then you've got options A and B, so you want to make sure you know which one you're going to be building before you start off. So as you work your way through, you know which parts you need. So we start off again. Let's go with the cockpit. Okay, cockpit tub goes together really nicely. Some decals for the seat belts. Okay, so we'll have a look at those in a bit when we look at the decals, and then the other parts of the sidewalls, the two sidewalls, the instrument panel, the foot controls, the gun sight, going onto the floor. This is nice ribbed area, and the cockpit back and the firewall. Okay, so really nicely done. Moving on to then the central spar for the wings going into the fuselage. Okay, with a colour call out there for whatever that bit is. Okay, and then we've got the drilling out some of the parts for in the fuselage, and then we've got the fuselage joined together with the tub going in the centre, and the firewall for the engine. Talking of, we move next onto the engine with the nose cone part, the air duct going actually into the nose, and then the engine itself with its poly caps so the propeller can be taken in and out. Pull that one over, we'll move on to the next part. Okay, you then put in the vents on the rear fuselage. Excuse me, fellas. Rear fuselage, whether you want them open or closed. Then on to mating the wing surface together again, whether you need parts drilling out or not. Don't know what that part is, A20. I think that's just a bit that just slots in. Okay, and then mounting the wings to the fuselage and putting the nose and the engine on. And then we move on to the undercarriage, which gives you a good illustration of how the actual undercarriage wants lining up, how it's all put together, even down to the tail wheel, which is nice. Putting on the gear doors, moving on to the flaps, or the flaps, I think, whether you want them up or down, which is a nice touch. So down and up. Tail wheel. Next page, onto the, yeah, make sure I've got the right bit. Onto putting the propeller together. So you've got the two versions, also A and B. The pilot, getting slotted in and painted up with the clear parts and the gun sight and what have you. Or, is that not the gun sight? No, that's not the gun sight. I think that might be, it might be the gun sight. It's either the gun sight or the actual bulletproof part of the glass. Putting on the guns, the 50 cals, and the aerial wire, and then we move on to the rockets, bombs, and fuel tanks. Okay, the two different types of fuel tanks, and then how we all load it up. So if you're doing A and B, and how it all goes together, and then you've got your stencil data, so your common ones to each, and then moving on to the actual markings themselves. So we've got A there, okay, with the Indian on the side, the red tail, moving through and onto the other one with the white nose. Okay, so both really nice schemes, really good instructions as per normal with Tamiya. I won't expect anything less. So next we'll move on to some of the parts, and as you can see they're still in the bags, and this is what really winds me up with Tamiya, is the staples. Okay, so you've got to get them out so you don't scratch any of your parts and all that sort of stuff. I mean, it's not a major issue, but it's just one of those things that can be annoying. So we'll start with fuel tanks, bombs, wheels. Okay, so we've got one-piece wheels, as you can see, with a nice tread on. Some bombs, the actual wheel hubs themselves, the rockets, and if you have a look, we have got the 50 cal, and you can just see that they're hollowed out, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, that's really good. So that saved me some work. Okay, so they look really nice. Also, we've got two of those. Next up is the larger fuel tank, the horizontal stabilizers and parts of the propeller, and then the engine parts. And again, as per Tamiya, some lovely detail, a little bit of flash here and there, okay, but nothing a quick swipe or a sanding stick won't matter. Again, the rear part of the engine, the pilot, not too bad. I won't be using them anyway, I never do. And then we've got open and close flaps and the nose cone, which is really nicely detailed. Some nice rivets on there. Not rivets, panel lines and what have you. Next up, we've got the main fuselage. Just put that over there, that there, and then we move on to the main fuselage. And again, as per Tamiya plastic, a little bit of a short shot there. You can just see that dimple. That's because you see that bit there. Okay, they haven't quite put enough plastic in when they've done it, so you've left with what we call a short shot, just a little dimple, a quick fill, and then sand with that. You can have fill with some super glue, and then a quick sand, and that'll disappear. A little bit harder this side, okay, because of that access panel, but nothing we can't deal with. Some really nice rivet detail on the belly and the fuselage, and then we've got the sidewalls for the cockpit and the instrument panels and the cockpit floor. Last bag of the plastic pieces, well, not the plastic pieces, the last bag of the grey plastic pieces. We're talking about the wings. So again, some really nice panel lines, some nice root detail on the flaps, the gun ports. There's that bit that just slots in to the wings just there. Again, it all looks lovely. Okay, nice detail on the fuel tank part. Okay, and then into the wheelbase. So again, some really nice detail there. Nice solid locating points. Okay, all around this kit, which is great. And there's the wing spar. Okay. Next up, clear parts. Normally with Tamiya you don't have a problem with the clear parts, so we'll just have a quick look. And yeah, as per normal, lovely and clear, really nicely done. Top drawer. Over there. And then the part that lets all Tamiya kits down, in my experience, the decals. Okay, so there we've got the decals. This says 2002, and you can actually, you're running your hand over and you can actually feel how thick they are. Okay, so how these will bed down, I don't know, especially because obviously you want that and that part for the cheese head. Okay, now what am I going to do with these? I don't know. I might get some aftermarket ones because I really like this, but I'm worried of how they're going to sit down, especially when you've got two lots of decals. Okay, they've got to go on top of each other, so we shall see. So that's Tamiya's P-47D, the Razorback version. It's Tamiya, and I know for a fact it's going to build up really, really nice, and it'll go together really, really well. It'll go together really, really quick, and it won't offer any problems. I'm not envisioning any problems. I'm not planning on getting any aftermarket for this, apart from maybe the decals and some other bits for the markings, but at the moment that's, you know, depending on finances and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Tamiya's P-47. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.